everybody, I'm Kat, and I'm getting rid of books today. Yeehaw. Recently, as I'm sure you can tell, I have reorganized my bookshelves. Ooh, fancy. And along with cleaning up the shelves, I've also cleaned out some books that I don't want anymore. So these books I'm all donating to my local high school library because everyone needs to read books. And while these books may not have been for me, hopefully they will make someone else happy. And actually, a lot of these books I haven't even read. So there's that. First up, I have the Lux Saga Chronicles? What is this? I don't know what series this is. There's like 5 books. These 2 are bind-ups. I just decided I'm never gonna read Twilight alien fanfiction. Like, that's not happening. Next is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. This book got a little bit of hype, I want to say last year? Maybe the year before. You know, in that moment I was like, ooh yes, I'm gonna read it, everyone's loving it. And now I just don't really have any interest for it. Next, I'm getting rid of the first 2 books in the 1000th Floor trilogy. It might be 4 books, I don't know, I haven't kept up. I haven't read either of them. When it came out, I was very excited about it because people were saying it's like Gossip Girl meets dystopia. And then the reviews came in and everyone was giving it meh reviews, and I was like, am I gonna read it? And then, you know, I also realized I don't love Gossip Girl as much as other people do. So then ultimately I just realized I'm never gonna get around to it. The next book I'm getting rid of is Delirium by Lauren Oliver. About 2 years ago, I went on this dystopian kick where I bought like all of the dystopian books that were popular like in the early 2010s. And you know, I'm just not gonna read this one. I bought the Shatter Me series around then too, and I'm gonna do my best to finish that. I've only read the first book, but we're gonna do our best. I just realized I'm never gonna read this. I'm not that interested in it. I know who she ends up with. I know everyone hates the last book. I'm just not gonna get around to it. So next, I'm gonna get rid of Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. I've never watched Zoella's videos. I think I tried to watch a couple of them, but I just like couldn't get into it really. I don't even know why I bought this. It didn't even get good reviews. I think I liked the cover. I'm not gonna get around to it, and that's that. The next book I'm getting rid of is Famous in Love by Rebecca Searle. I bought this because the TV show was coming out. This is the cover for the TV show. And I watched like the first 5 episodes or something, and then I realized this probably isn't for me. So these next 2 books were actually really hard for me to get rid of because I have every other book that this author has written. I didn't want my collection to break, but at the same time, I don't want these books on my shelf. And that is The Distance Between Us and By Your Side by Casey West. I have not read this one. I am not interested in it. It's rich boy meets poor girl at a pawn shop or something. I don't know. I'm not interested. And plus that one gets like the worst reviews out of all of her books, and we all know how I feel about her books. And then I'm getting rid of By Your Side because it sucked. I did not like this book. I read this book about a year ago and it was god-awful and it was horrible and I really didn't like it, and so I'm gonna part ways with it and hope that someone else will like it because I really didn't. And finally, the last book I'm getting rid of should be absolutely no surprise to anyone. That is Sam and Elsa's Last Hurrah by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. This book sucked. Enough said. Hopefully someone else will like it more than I did. Alright, and those are all the books I'm getting rid of today. Don't be offended if I got rid of any of your favorite books. Most of these I'm just not gonna get around to. There are only 2 books in this entire pile that I've actually read, and both of them were 1.5 to 2 stars for me. Alright, that's it for my disclaimer. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos on Thursdays, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!